Master, I... Huh. You have the nerve to speak. When you use that eighth move... let's see. He used... in that eighth move, he used a sword to cut your left shoulder. Let's see. You could have used your... one of your piercing cloud fist moves to stop... to hit him in the face. On your 14th... when he used that 14th move and he... Let's see. He was going to cut your left 小腿 is basically the lower part of the leg. Yes, we actually have a word for that. But on your left leg, you should have used your... Let's see, and then he hit your cut your left leg and then punch your left arm. You should have used that let's see, how do I say? Oh, hi. Oh yeah. It's basically he's describing a movement. That's why I'm reading it and then I'll translate it. But basically he's saying, let's see. You should like 跨步, which means like you should have used this special step to attack, retaliate, and you should have used your 劣势, which is a technique that you actually know in the game. Yeah, I was like 小腿, like I was like your calf. I guess it is your calf, wouldn't it? I was like, I forgot the English word for that. I'm sorry. I was like, it's that lower leg of yours, because it technically means that, but it's your calf, basically like this part of your body. Sorry, this part of your body. I don't reach my, like this part here. And anyway, you should have used the 劣势, like which is one of the techniques name. It literally means to break rock. You should have used your breaking rock technique, and then you could have sealed. And then you would have sealed his attack, and you would have been able to hit him straight on the chest, and would have been an easy victory. I like how the master, even when he wasn't there, and actually he probably was there. He's like, no, you made a bunch of mistakes. You suck. Fix it. He's like, no nonsense. This is Master Sun Junwu. The weaknesses of your sword technique, and also let's see. The weaknesses of his sword technique. It was right in front of your face, and yet you weren't able to utilize that. I'm sorry, Master. I feel extremely embarrassed. When you use your fist techniques, you completely forget swordsmanship. When you use swordsmanship, you forget your fist techniques. Isn't that right? I've already told you many times. I've told you how many times you need your brain is too rigid. Your mind is too rigid. You don't know how to adapt. Who knows when one day when you run into a real expert, you'll definitely be at a disadvantage. Yes, I will remember your teachings, Master. Forget it. It is true that your experience out in the world isn't that much. You can't rush this. But you have to absolutely remember, when in battle, you must be one step ahead of the opponent. That's the only way to never fail, to always attain victory. I think that's what you say. I don't know if it's one thing from Sun Tzu Bing Fa. It's your palm, not your fist. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could, yeah. Oh, 拳头 is fist, probably. Yeah, so 掌 is your palm, right? Thank you. Thanks for catching that. I was like, wait a minute, that's not a scene. But anyway, what was? Oh, sorry. I need to stop reading the chat. What was I doing again? Oh yes, but I think I've got most of the. But basically, you need to be thinking one step ahead to obtain victory, right? I think that's what it's about. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. In any case, this is just. Yes, master. Oh well, but that's it. So what do I do now? I've finished talking to the master. And also, how are you figuring this out so... I don't know, is... Illusion Queen, are you sure your Chinese is not that good? I'm pretty sure if you're catching my mistakes, you must be better than me. I don't understand why you haven't already started streaming and translating. Because right now, like... Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna ransack. But, yeah, I didn't really do anything, so... Yeah, Illusion Queen. It surprises me that you're able... If you're catching all these mistakes, I am pretty sure you're better than me. Or, I don't know, maybe you have the advantage of having a dictionary right next to you and you can look it up without wasting the time of the stream. I don't know. I have no idea how you're you have not made a mistake. Usually never made a mistake in translation, so that really surprises me. Anyway, let's go. Okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes I'm making really stupid mistakes. But also, I think one thing that I've noticed that if I played when I'm playing this without people watching, I think I'm actually a lot better, faster. I don't know. I think it's just the pressure of like being in front of people, and then you just make really stupid mistakes. Oh well. Anyway, you must. You have to think deeply about. Let's see. 回想方才刀掌. Okay. You have to think about what all of the sword moves you've done before, and you can use that as real experience, as real battle experience for defending against enemies. But anyway, I do think that your performance this time was actually pretty good. Thank you, master. See, he's not always too bad. You must be tired. Perhaps you should go and rest. See, he's not always a bad guy. He's not always a mean guy, but he is very hard on him. Of course, well, as all masters of this time would be. And heck, if you work hard on them, they would suck. And the worst thing about is losing a pupil because you didn't train him right. Xiaohu. Oh. Come on, Xiaohu, walk faster. Master, did you need something? Xiaohu, on the table in my room, there is a baofu. There is a bag. There is a sack. You should please help me pick it up. Yes, I'll go get it. The thing is on the table in my room. Hurry and get it. Anyway. Well, anyway, let's see what... I have to go to Master's room, and I believe it is over here, right? Heartbreaking palm. Oh, I see. I suppose Zhang is a very common technique name. Alright, let's go find it. I'll go ransack this room, and then let me see what's on the table. Oh! I have the peace seal, which I don't know what that does, but I'm sure it does something cool. Anyway, this is probably not the room, is it? Okay. Wait, what? What did I just get? I looked away for a second at match day. Oh, okay, I suppose that helps. The thing is, I haven't watched enough wuxia, so usually period dramas don't talk about stuff like that. Oh, I got Muban. Oh, I still have a plank from last time. This is the Seal of Peace, and what does it do? It increases defense by 1 and luck by 3. can't use it though. I guess this is the other thing I got, which is the 迷魂香, which just means like the. It's basically a kind of scent that can confuse people. And yes, and indeed, actually, it's more of a. It actually puts people to sleep for 5 turns. It's for enemies, of course, not for yourself, which would be stupid. But I don't think this is not the room we're supposed to go. Alright, let's go. This is the master's room, probably. Table. Oh, that must be that thing on the table. That's quite a big bag he has there. It's not a box, that's for sure. Oh, Baofu, I got the bag. That was weird. It didn't let me move for a second. Isn't the seal usually like a piece of... Yeah, anyway. No, I'm pretty sure it's... I don't think it's an equipment. Oh, it is. Oh, it is equipment. Wow, I didn't know you could use that as equipment in this game. This is a seal. This is the first time I've ever used it in the equipment. And you can put it on your... It's up on your belt. And it probably will help you. Thank you for that. I didn't know it was equipment. I was like, why can't I use this? Oh, it's equipment on your belt. On your waist. Alright, we'll save here. Yay! Insta-save. So fast. Oh yes, this is actually a new graphics card, by the way. I'm actually going to use it to play... I think I might... Maybe after... I'm actually started Tales of Exilia 2. But I think eventually I will be using it... Be playing Shenyuan 6. Which why I have this new memory card... graphics card. My old graphics card couldn't handle Shenyuan 6. So I was like, oh shoot, if a Chinese game is kicking my computer's butt, that's not a good sign. So I upgraded. No, I'm not playing Tales of Exilia 2 on stream. It's in Japanese, and I can't translate Japanese well enough to give you a good playthrough. Okay, Master, here's your... I have your bag. Master, I brought the bag. Oh, Tales of Hearts. I regret to tell you, anyone buying Tales of Hearts on English, it is something I should note that the translation for Tales of Hearts is completely terrible. So please keep that in mind when you do play it. They translated the English very, very poorly. So a lot of things were changed and not for the better. So it's very inaccurate in many places. And the art names are a mess. And the English translation is a mess as a whole. So don't expect really, really great things out of it. So I'm sorry to everyone. I just have to let you know. Yeah. Look up there's something, if you look up the Tales of Hearts translation group, they have a blog, Kachitani has a blog on how many things they changed. So I'm so sorry to all English Tales fans who are Japanese and play the Tales of Hearts that way. Yeah, I hope you got the Vita just for Hearts. No. It was called Bad Direction, and the translator thought they could get away with lots and lots of liberties. Because the English is competent. Like, it's like someone who knows English, but they basically translated things that shouldn't have been translated they translated incorrectly. Oh, okay. Well, I guess if you didn't have P4G already, you might as well get that. Anyway, I guess I can move on. Xiaohu, it's been quite a few years since I haven't got to Yuhang. Yuhang is name of not province. I guess it is a province. It's the name of a province in China. It's real. It's a real province. So that's what he's referring to in this case. It's the name of a place. I've only been able to send letters to my family. Do you miss your father? Of course I do. Of course I do, Master. But anyway, I did get letters from my father that he says he's doing he's in good health, and that the family